Hey, thank you, Jason. Cheers, Ja. And hello. Hope you had a nice weekend. Good afternoon. Monday, 4th of March, 2019, live till 5. It's The Big Show.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Radio 2 from the BBC. There's Earth, Wind and Fire and the Emotions and Boogie Wonderland. You can email us right through the afternoon if you would, if you'd like to. steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Love to hear from you. Well, now it's 2:07 and could be time for the hands up. Hands up for clearing out the garage. A very good idea. All that paint with the scum on the top. It's lovely, isn't it? Hands up for last night's Call the Midwife. And hands up if you finally got the wax out of your ears. Don't put that in there.
Right now, everyone from A to Z.
this work for a while, I do know that in the UK the weather is different virtually in every city, every town, every region. But I can tell you, just looking out the window, here on the, where are we on, 6th floor? Looking out the window directly in front of me, I can see Telecom Tower. On the right of me, I can see Regent Street and Oxford Circus. And the darkness, the clouds coming over, looks like the end of the world. But it isn't, don't worry. Oh, by the way, did I say hands up for Alan Partridge, show 2?
And as the new boy in class, I believe you brought a friend with you to hold your hand.
I like to describe him as the Man Friday to my Robinson Crusoe, and that seems to satisfy people.
And he's going to be taking a look at the news, is that right?
A sideways look at the news. But let's do a proper intro. Once in a generation, a genius bursts onto the scene.
It's you, Alan.
A bit more frequently, a fairly gifted person wanders in. His name, Simon Denton.
Well, staying mainly dry across the very north of England and Scotland, a bit dark, rain moving eastwards throughout the afternoon. There's currently some heavy rain across West Yorkshire, Northamptonshire and the southeast. High temperature, 9 Celsius in Portsmouth. Overnight low of -1 in Braemar. Tonight, wet and windy with hail and hill snow, possibly in the north. I know. And only last week, I know. Tomorrow, that'll be Tuesday. It's going to be rain across Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, brighter elsewhere with some sunny spells. I know we've had some pretty bad weather over the weekend in various regions. Sunset tonight, Glasgow 5:57, in Huddersfield it's 5:50, in Swansea it's 6:01, and in Norwich it's 5:39. Now you're up to date. Wild thoughts.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag. Rocket with it on the brown liquor. When I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down a notch. Cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. I hope you know I'm for the taking. You know this cookie's for the bag. Kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rocking with ya. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around, time to hit with ya. I know I get wow, thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
For the taking. I heard it got these going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Till you shake. White girl wear shit on brown liquor. I probably shouldn't be around you. Cause you get wild. You looking like it's nothing that you won't do. What you won't do. Hey girl, that's when I told you.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
DJ Khaled, Rihanna, Bryson Tiller. Love it, Wild Thoughts.
Song closing.
I know. 2:15 now, REM.
Here is the place scratches all around the coins. I like a heartbeat, baby, trying to wake up. But this machine can only swallow money. You can't lay a pants by computer design. But just a lot of stupid, stupid signs. Doesn't really grab me today. I need something more substantial. A can of beans or black-eyed peas, some Nescafe and ice, a candy bar, a falling star, or a reading from Dr. Seuss. Come on, you try to wake her up. 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 Come on, you try to wake her up.
Calling Cheryl Baker's song. REM.
Thank you. It's the UK's biggest celebration of country music, and we're giving you front row seats for London's first headline act at this year's Country to Country Festival.
Hosted by Bob Harris and Bailyn Leonard.
It's all country.
Performing live.
Cam, Chase Rice,
We were raised on the radio.
Brett Eldridge, and Keith Urban.
The Country to Country Festival. Live from London.
Friday night from 8
On BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello, Planktons. William Shakespeare here, the genius bard of Stratford-upon-Avon, Stratford East and Upminster. I wonder how many godly creatures are there here. How beauteous mankind is.
Going to pieces.
Oh, brave new world that has such people in it. I wrote out about Easter to stop laughing. This is a very serious piece. It's all about family. What's going on? I've been William Shakespeare. 2 words in the afternoon. Shut it.
Very rude. Today we got Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton. Yes, they're starring together on stage in the Bay at Nice. There's Griff Rhys-Jones. He's narrating Where is Peter Rabbit, the Beatrix Potter musical adventure. Tim Smith, Bobby Pryor, Jason Kay, Shabnam Yunus-Jewel with the sport later, and the oldies chosen by Jared Herring from Felmingham in Norfolk. And your emails and texts and tweets, social media, news from the net, and the showbiz.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Every time I hold you, I begin to understand. Everything about you tells me I'm your man. I live my life to be with you. No one can do the thing you do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all. I'm glad to give my love to you. I know you feel the way I do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want,
You got it. Roy Orbison.
anything you need.
We're singing our hearts out to your songs on the way home from a fantastic birthday weekend in Oxford. That's Georgia and Max from Essex. I can hear you. Steve, it just started raining and you came on the radio. Where's the rainbow? You are a ray of sunshine. Oh, thank you. I'm at the end of it. Cheers, Graham in Plaistow. And this says, Fab Show, as usual, would you please say a big thank you to Sean and the rest of the guys at Rugby Plastering Services for all their help and advice. Thank you, Steve, from Jackie and Lee. And this says, good show, Steve. So far, not too sunny Sarasota. Florida, my missus and I listen to your show every day. Steve Wright in the morning is what we call it. Starts at 9 a.m. here. Of course, a little bit of the UK. Great music, superb humour. The missus, Linda, listens working from home and me from my office. Hearing her name on the show would make her day. And that's from John N. Aiken. And that's, of course, for Linda. It's done.
BBC Radio 2 is celebrating the 80th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz with an incredible night of live music. An award-winning cast performs songs from the classic film, accompanied by the BBC Concert Orchestra at the Hackney Empire in London on Friday the 22nd of March. Presented by Warwick Davis. Celebrating the 80th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. To find out how to buy your tickets, go to the BBC Radio 2 website.
Mr. President, what you doing there?
Hi, Steve. It's the President. I'm trying to do my teeth like Ryland Clark Neal.
Good one.
Swimming in the deep end with nowhere to go. my mind can't let go. I'm falling into nothing. Tell me what's left to lose. Thought I knew where I was going, but now I know I need you. They say you're no one until you're somebody to someone. They say you're no one till someone misses you when you're gone. And I feel like I let you down. It's me now who's reaching out. I can't do this on my own because you're no one until you're somebody to someone. When time hit the ground running, trying not to give in. Every step is a hurdle. Don't know where I begin. Holding my arms wide open when lonely is the truth. Thought I knew where I was going, but now I know I need you. They say you're no one until you're somebody to someone. They say you're no one till someone misses you when you're gone. And I feel like I let you down. It's me now who's reaching out. I can't do this on my own because you're no one until you're somebody to someone. If I came home and it all crashed down, if I had no one else around, would you be there to pull me out? Could I be that somebody to you? Please tell me now. Would I be that somebody to you? Please tell me now. Could I be that somebody to you? To you, to you, to you, to you.
It's new from Jess Glynn, No One. Tonight, Sarah Cox at 5. Tonight, playing 21 questions to go. A team of 4, as you know, compete against each other to figure out which famous name they are by asking Sarah yes and no questions. If you'd like to play, you can email Sarah now on sarah.cox@bbc.co.uk. Then it's Joe Wiley at 7. Ruby Wax with Joe tonight for the Radio 2 Book Club, reviewing The Catcher in the Rye to mark 100 years since author J.D. Salinger was born. Then it's The Blues Show with Keris Matthews, and then it's Trev.
Until you're somebody to someone.
Here again, we're back in trouble again. Oh, I knew we would. 'Cause we make the same old mistakes, not whatever it takes to make a little better. We need a real go-getter. Oh, I know I talk too much. I talk too much. About myself and such.
car, talking about America. Heading to the wishing well, we've reached our last resort. I turned to him, said, man, help me out. I fear I'm on an island in an ocean full of change. Can't bring myself to dive into an ocean full of change. Am I losing touch? Am I losing touch now? He said, why, what a terrible time to be alive if you're prone to overthinking it. Why, what a terrible time to be alive if you're prone to second guessing it. Hey, pretty smiling people, we're alright together, we're alright together. Hey, pretty shining people, we're alright together, we're alright together. Took it in turns to dream about the lottery and what we might have done if we had entered and had won. We're each convinced that nothing would have changed. But if this were the case, why is it a conversation anyway? Are we losing touch? Are we losing touch now? He said, why, what a terrible time to be alive if you're prone to overthinking it. Why, what a terrible time to be alive if you're prone to second guessing it. Hey, pretty smiling people, we're alright together, we're alright together. Hey, pretty shining people, we're alright together, we're alright together. Don't we all need love? The answer is easy. Don't we all need love? The answer is easy. Don't
George Ezra, Pretty Shining People.
need love.
From Radio 2. Can you give a shout out to Jack Allport and everyone from Swanmore Primary in Hampshire? They're travelling to the Brecon Beacons today for a week of fun in Wales. Have a good time. Thank you, Steve. Loving the big show. That's from Lisa. All right, you got it.
Tonight at 10, Trevor Nelson's Rhythm Nation.
Yeah, soul, R&B, disco and everything in between. Play Trevor's signature game, 5 seconds to name, and take a trip down memory lane with a song from your musical youth. All coming up with Trev tonight. Script or outtake for the Jeremy? Outtake? Okay. Jeremy, where are you?
Steve, I'm walking down a street in suburban Britain with a smile on my face because I'm a market researcher.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you going up to people asking them the questions, are you?
Absolutely.
So what are you asking?
Just typical... Oh, hang on a minute. I've just been chased by a quick, silent dog. You can't hear it, but believe me, it's barking at a very high pitch that only...
Wait a minute, calm down.
I can hear...
It's gone.
Great.
So what are you asking?
Well, I'm just asking the normal marketeer sort of questions like, is it a 10 or a 1? Is it an Android or a trim phone?
And what kind of answers have you been getting?
Well, I've been getting chased a lot. By this dog again. It's barking, believe me. Oh, ow. Look, I don't... Oh. Look, I can ask you a question as well. Get down, get down.
I'm just trying to sell a few things.
Everybody's got to be automatic in your electrical romantical. Trying to find headway through the static. Gotta give myself some peace. Nobody wants that grief. Come on, you and me. Yeah, we're gonna find a way. Yeah, and you need me. So unplug yourself, let go of the electrical romantical. online. Unplug yourself, let go, come be a friend of mine. I keep your tan alive. The water's warm and beautiful, just come outside. You and me, yeah, we're gonna find a way, yeah. And you need me, so unplug yourself, let go of the electrical, romantical. I don't wanna be without you anywhere. Nobody does it better. I don't wanna be without you anywhere. Nobody does it better than me. In your heart, in your soul.
Now the sun's come out here. I don't know where I am now. Can you say hi to Jen McClements in Ravenglass, Cumbria, from Henry, listening in Vancouver, Canada. Love you lots is the message. I'm listening to your show while spring cleaning my holiday cottages in Studley in Devon. This is from Jill. Shout out would be great and will help me work faster. I need to get them all cleaned as the holiday season is fast approaching. Oh, I love it when you say that kind of stuff. Electrico Romantico, Bob Sinclair, Robbie Williams. Let me bring on Tim Smith and let's do some factoids. What you got there, Tim?
Historians reckon that the first ever commercial dry cleaners were in ancient Rome. They found evidence that ancient Romans took dirty togas to the dry cleaners.
Top Gear's Matt LeBlanc was down to his last $11 when he got the part of Joey in Friends.
In 1991, Wayne Allwine married Russie Taylor. Wayne at the time was the voice of Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse. Russie at the time was the voice of Minnie Mouse.
The cross-eyed silent film comedian Ben Turpin had his eyes insured against uncrossing.
Factoids.
Apprenticeship Week, LGBT Adoption and Fostering Week, National Careers Week, National Salt Awareness Week, and it's also British Pie Week. The International Pizza Expo is today in Las Vegas. Pizza Expo. I might have had that in Italy. The Northwest Restaurant Awards are happening tonight in Manchester. The Sustainable Innovation International Conference starts today in Surrey. And the Responsible Lending and Borrowing Summit has started in Sydney, Australia. Wow. The Romantic Novelist Association reception and awards are tonight in London. So if you're a romantic novelist, I guess you're going to that. In tonight's Scottish FA Cup quarter-final match, Partick Thistle play Hearts. Russell Brand will be in Twickenham, and Billy Ocean plays Cambridge. And happy birthday, Tim Vine.
Well, do you know, I saw a television for sale the other day. It said television for sale, £1, but it's stuck on full volume. I mean, how can you turn that down?
This is not rehearsed, by the way.
Clocks.
So I went to the watch shop. I said, I want to buy a watch. He said, analogue. I said, no, just a watch.
Happy birthday, Tim. Some car buyers are being overcharged by more than £1,000 when they take out a loan to buy a car. The UK's financial watchdog has warned today. The Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, say the industry practice of allowing dealers to set their own interest rates was costing consumers $300 million a year. Ban cigarettes for anyone under 21, ministers urged today in other headlines. Also, have you heard, Tim, of pavement rage?
No, I haven't. What is it?
Well, it's what you might think it is. It's pedestrian rage, if you like. Do you get annoyed, it says, at pedestrians that aren't walking fast enough? You could be suffering from a new thing called pavement rage. Think of it as the pedestrian version of road rage. It can, for example, involve inward fuming over irrational assumptions about other pedestrians, or even violent fantasies about them, which could lead to hostility and aggression. I don't have it myself, but I have seen people very frustrated walking behind people that are walking slow. Sometimes it's an elderly person, sometimes it might be kids, sometimes it might be, all kinds of
Sometimes
folk.
it can't be helped, absolutely, but sometimes it can. People are just dawdling, they're not looking where they're going, they might be talking. Concentrate on what you're doing, concentrate on the walking, and get on with it. I don't suffer from pavement rage, but I have had a couple of mild cases of going up the stairs out of a tube station rage, because I know some people can't walk upstairs that quickly, but some people can, and they don't walk as quickly as they should, okay? And I'm trying to get up there. I'm usually late for work, so I want to get out and get on to work, you know?
London-centric, don't you think?
Well, it could happen at any station. Could be going up the stairs to get out of Glasgow Central Station,
All right, okay.
or Liverpool Lime Street Station.
All right, what about standing on the wrong side of the escalator?
Oh, that's disgraceful. That should be a crime. I'm joking, obviously.
I know. Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton on with us later. And also, Griff Rhys-Jones. He's narrating Where is Peter Rabbit, the Beatrix Potter musical adventure. And Ophelia and Penelope are on stage in the Bay at Nice. All later.
This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. I heard you on the phone last night. We live and die by pretty lies, you know it. We both know it. These silver bullet cigarettes, this burning house, there's nothing left, it's smoking. We both know it. We got all night to fall in love, but just like that we fall apart. We're broken, we're broken. Nothing gonna save us now. Well, this broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark, crash in the dark. And this broken record spinning less circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. And nothing breaks like a heart. We'll leave each other cold as ice and high and dry. The desert wind is blowing, it's blowing. Remember what you said to me, we were drunk in love in Tennessee, and I hold it, we both know it. Nothing gonna save us now. Nothing gonna save us now. With this broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark, crash in the dark. And this broken record spinning less circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, it cuts you
Like a Heart. It's Mark Ronson and Miley Cyrus. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. And here is the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, Lancashire, M58 on the eastbound side, partially blocked between junctions 5 and junction 26 for the Oral interchange with the M6. So you've got traffic slowing down to get past the vehicle, but all traffic is getting through for the moment. M5 both ways. At the top, 5 for Droitwich to 4A for the M42. We've got a broken down vehicle. There's separate incidents. We've got a lane closed each way. M1 northbound at 15 Northampton. There's a breakdown and one lane is closed still there. And the M25 clockwise at the bottom between 5, the M26 and Godstone. So past Clackett Lane services, we've got a breakdown, so one lane is shut. Traffic's coping reasonably well though. Problems to the M2 coastbound at junction 5 for the A249. Now the main carriageway, you've got one lane closed. Now I think that drops into the 2-lane section there, but the biggest problem is you can't get onto the M2 coastbound from the A249. So if you're coming from Sittingbourne or Maidstone, you can't go on the M2 coastbound. If you go northbound and turn around, you're going to join a queue back to Gillingham. So it's just choosing your queue. Of course, you can use the A2, which is busy. M4 westbound 26 to 27 Malpass Road through to High Cross. That earlier accident on the hard shoulder. And the A493 at Pennell, it's still closed. The trees that came down yesterday, they're trying to move. So between Pennell and Aberdyfi, we've got it closed completely for the removal. Thanks for your updates. Another one for you, 40 minutes.
Thank you, Bobby.
You were born in a small town. Always had dreams bigger than your brother, you know. Hit the road where it forks down. Make a decision, start from the gutter, no. Big city lights, fast lane living, but you never forgot your roots. Oh, back in time, daddy's advice, baby, don't forget that you shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. Everywhere you go, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. Everyone you know, shine a light, shine a light. You've struggled before now, and each time you made it out the other side. Pick yourself up when you fall down. Stand tall and never be afraid to cry. Big city life, same thing, different time. Darling, don't forget your roots. Well, back in time, mama's advice, baby, don't forget that you shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. Everywhere you go, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. With everyone you know, shine a light. Yeah. Shine a light. People love and people cry, people live and people die, but I'll never meet another life like you. Every day and every night, teaching you wrong from right. Now you get to shine a light, don't you? Don't you? Shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. Everywhere you go, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light. Let everybody know, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, shine a light.
There's Brian Adams and Shine a Light. Hey, Steve, can you say hi to Roxana, the new kid on the block working at Squirrels in Luton? She bought us all flowers and chocolates last week. She can stay. From Hills, Chetna, Soon, and Faith, the mummy-to-be. I'm Hillary and working at the end of Luton Runway, so shout loud. All right! I can't see you.
You were born in a small town.
Just a reminder. reminder that heavy rain and winds are still expected to follow in the wake of Storm Freya later this week. Forecasters warning now. Britain was battered by gales, rain and snow as the 6th named storm of the 2018-19 season, Freya, struck yesterday. As you know, wind speeds reached nearly 80 miles per hour, trees were felled and roads closed as the weather caused some disruption. The Met Office has said today that the storm had passed into the North Sea overnight, easing winds in the east, but warned of continuing unsettled conditions later on this week. I don't know if you've been following the debate about teaching music at schools. The report says music teaching could be left behind in an outdated acoustic age if it doesn't keep up with technology. Too much music education doesn't reflect the reality of how young people engage with music, according to the inquiry from the Music Commission. I think that really a lot of young people see the talent shows on television and see their friends and sometimes their parents and they're musicians and they see bands and they go online and they see how people can become musicians, etc., etc. And I think that they want to learn instruments they can use, perhaps in a pop music band or a rock band or whatever.
Absolutely, I agree totally. But also, they still see orchestras, don't they? They still see orchestras performing and people playing real instruments. And I think a lot of people still want to learn real instruments. I mean, it's got to be a balance, surely. Yes, of course, technology has changed and you can produce music from computers or electronic keyboards or whatever. That's been around for some time. But actual instruments, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of that story, but I think it's sad if fewer people are learning real instruments.
Yeah, I mean, if you were running a school and you were running the music department, what would you teach first? Guitar or piano? Or flute or violin?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I think you have to get the kids who wanted to learn an instrument together and see what they were best at. You know, if somebody wanted to learn the guitar, but actually they were better suited to a piano or violin. I used to teach a lot of violin in my school.
Yeah, but that was then and this is now.
Yeah, I once tried to learn the trumpet. I had 3 lessons and the teacher very, very kindly and very diplomatically suggested maybe it wasn't the instrument for me. And you do have to do that sometimes because let's face it, I mean, I'm not really musical, and if a kid's not going to be musical, sometimes it's very difficult for them to learn any instrument.
Yeah, and of course a lot of people just want to sing no matter what style, and they want to be songwriters, and they want to be in bands, and they want to be in orchestras.
And choirs. There's still a lot of choirs in schools.
Absolutely, choirs. All right, let's have a look at the anniversaries. The Royal National Lifeboat Institution, founded in Britain this day when?
1842.
Very good, 1824. Not too badly out. Charlie Chaplin knighted at Buckingham Palace. What year?
Quite late in his life, I think.
Yes.
1987.
No, 1975. Birthday today, Antonio Vivaldi.
He wrote the Four Seasons, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Italian composer best known for the Four Seasons. Thank you for that. And who was it that said, "Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself"?
Oh, that's a great question. It's an American president, and I can't remember which one. Was it
Franklin D.
Roosevelt? Thank you for the help.
Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton later, and Griff Rhys-Jones, all on the big show.
Even in my heart, I see you're not being true to me. Deep within my soul, I feel nothing's like it used to be. Sometimes I wish I could turn back
Backstreet Boys, quit playing games with my heart. 3 o'clock news coming up next, and when we come back, Jared Herring from Felmingham in Norfolk picks the non-stop oldies.
The BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Jason Kay. Theresa May has insisted there's no link between certain crimes and police numbers in response to claims that the reduction in the number of officers on the streets has contributed to a spate of knife attacks. Earlier, the former head of Scotland Yard, Lord Hogan Howe, urged the government to get a grip of the problem after several teenagers were stabbed to death in a matter of days. Ray Douglas works with young people around the country to prevent them from getting involved in violent crime.
Parents in 2019, when their teenagers walk out, they don't actually fear that they're going to be involved in a terror-related attack. It's that they're going to be involved in a knife-related attack. And you speak to parents, and that's what we're seeing. So for me, one of the things I would like to see is more work around this, but heightened to the level of things around terrorism, because more young people are dying at the end of knife than terror-related attacks.
2 high street restaurant chains have announced plans to close a third of their combined outlets, putting hundreds of jobs at risk. The owners of Giraffe and Ed's Easy Diner intend to shut 27 branches as part of a deal to rescue the business. Tributes have been paid to the Prodigy frontman Keith Flint, who's died at the age of 49. Police found the singer's body at his home in Essex this morning. They're not treating his death as suspicious. His bandmate, Liam Howlett, said he was shell-shocked and heartbroken. £1 billion is being offered to help poorer parts of Britain create jobs and boost local economies after the UK is due to leave the EU. Other areas can bid for a share of a further £600 million. Labour has accused the government of trying to bribe MPs in Leave-supporting areas to back Theresa May's Brexit deal. Lisa Nandy is the Labour MP for the Wigan constituency, which voted Leave.
I've been clear with the Prime Minister from the very beginning, in meetings with her and in public, that my vote is not for sale. There is no point in them putting sums of money, one-off payments, into towns like mine if they don't get the trading relationship right with the EU after we leave, because those jobs that we already do have will disappear.
The Pope is to open the Vatican's secret archives covering the period of the Second World War. Pius XII, who was Pope between 1939 and 1958, was accused of not doing enough to protect Jewish people during the Holocaust. The files will become available in March next year. From Rome, James Reynolds.
For decades, historians have called for proper access to the wartime files on Pope Pius XII. Now, Pope Francis has agreed to open up the Vatican's secret archive. The Church is not afraid of history, the Pope told a meeting of Vatican researchers. Pius has been accused of tolerating the rise of Nazi Germany and then not doing enough to protect Jews during the Holocaust. But defenders of the wartime pontiff insist that he worked privately to protect Jews wherever possible.
And that's James Reynolds ending the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3. Our next at 4.
Thank you.
The non-stop oldies, brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
And she was lying in the grass, and she could hear the highway breathing, and she could see a nearby factory. She's making sure she is not dreaming. See the lights of the neighbor's house, and now she's starting to rise. Take a minute to concentrate, and she opens up her eyes.
Talking Heads on the Non-Stop Oldies.
Can swing. Though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
absolutely loving these. Jared Herring then in Felmingham in Norfolk says, hello, Stephen team. I'm a 21-year-old student from North Norfolk and I study countryside management at Aberystwyth Uni. The majority of my hobbies and interests are focused on being outside, hence the choice of degree. Understood. When at home, much of my life is taken up by dealing with the animals we have, including 3 dogs, 4 ferrets and 20-something chickens. I hope you enjoy my non-stop oldies, many of which predate my years in existence, but I believe them to be timeless. I believe you are right. Got yourself a badge and your oldies played.
Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. Well, who cares what people say? We walk down love's motorway, ambition of love, wearing boxing gloves and singing hearts and flowers. But somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true. A star above the city in the northern chill, a baby being born to the overkill. No say, no place to go, a TV and a radio, ambition and love, wearing boxing gloves and singing hearts and flowers. But somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. And all you've got to be is true. Who could heal what's never been as one? And our hearts have been torn since the day we were born, just like anyone. From Westwood to Hollywood, the one thing that's understood is that you can't buy time, but you can sell your soul. And the closest thing to heaven is to rock and roll. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true.
I love that. Aztec Camera somewhere in my heart from Radio 2. 3:17. Griff Rhys-Jones next half hour. And Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton later. They're starring together on stage in the Bay at Nice. And Griff is doing Where is Peter Rabbit? The Beatrix Potter musical adventure. All that coming up later. And tonight, O.J. Borge. Midnight, live from Midnight, which features Midnight Mastermind and Wish You Were There. And then it's Sounds of the 70s with Tom Robinson at 3 a.m.
You've not got long left to get those stories submitted.
It's Radio 2's short story writing competition for kids.
Whether your story needs a start, middle or an end, we've got heaps of ideas to help you out on the website.
500 words can take you anywhere your imagination wants to go.
Where you can watch our live lesson.
Yes!
I did not see that coming.
This year, you could be joining us at the grand final at Windsor Castle.
Radio 2's 500 500 words.
Entry closes Friday night at 7.
Find out how to submit your story.
Just search for 500 words.
Talking softly, I turned on the lights, the TV and the radio. Still I can't escape the ghost of you. What has happened to it all? Crazy summer say. Where is the light that I recognize? But I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Passion or coincidence once prompted you to say, pride will tear us both apart. Well, now pride's gone out the window, crossed the rooftops, run away, left me in the vacuum of my heart. What is happening to me? Crazy some say. Where is my friend when I need you most? But I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Papers in the roadside tell of suffering and grief. Fear today, forgot tomorrow. Ooh, here beside the news of holy war and holy need, ours is just a little sorrow talk. And I don't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive.
Most unusual song, that Duran Duran Ordinary World. If you want to email us, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk for a shout out, you can text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Griff coming up next half hour, Ophelia and Penelope later, and these oldies chosen by Jared Herring in Felmingham in Norfolk. Okay, what should we do next? Genesis? if you missed Serious Jocking on Friday, then you need to remedy that immediately, please. We played some bangers, including tunes from Maria Vidal and Ottawa and Dua Lipa and Shannon and Rick James and so many others. Now, yes, if you've got the BBC Sounds app on your phone or tablet, you can get Serious Jocking now as a separate 45-minute show to listen to again and again for up to 30 days after it's been on the air. And it's especially wonderful and good and excellent if, for example, you got your dedication, your shout-out on with your No G pun. And we used it, and it was all very funny and all the rest of it. You can download it all for free. That means you can listen to the Jocking wherever you are, any time of day and night. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. Just open the app and search for Serious Jocking. That's with no G. Or you can go to the BBC Sounds website at bbc.co.uk/sounds.
Serious Jocking.
Serious Jocking, no G.
Back to the oldies.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. To save you from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes, you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes. My love, you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand, but you turned into a lover and mother. What a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home, 'cause you didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave you if I tried. I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool, or find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wished I'd never seen your face. You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway.
All my friends know the low rider. The low
Yes, and those were the non-stops. The badge on its way, thank you. Rounding off with War, Low Rider. Steve, loving the show. This is the folk that are listening sat around the pool in Lanzarote. I think it's Gary and Karen, it looks like, from Worcester. Hello. I'm not jealous, no. Steve, good show. Can you give a shout out to Andrew Price at the post office in Sheffield? Get the kettle on, from Lee. Steve, love your show. Can you give a big shout out to Mark Field? Tell him I hope he doesn't get stuck in too many roadworks doing his driving job. So do I. I love him loads. That's from Hazel. Can you say hi to Johnny on our way back from Bath after celebrating 10 years together, recognising we can still have lots of laughs still. I love him very much, from Dizzy. And this says, Stevie Lee, can you say happy birthday to Scott at Topwood Crowborough, celebrating by working today with us and doesn't want to make a fuss of it. Okay. Oh, I see. It's a big birthday, is it? The owner of Giraffe and Ed's Easy Diner is to close 27 restaurants, putting hundreds of jobs at risk, in the news this afternoon. A knife crime czar must be appointed by the government in order to get a grip on the rise in youth violence, a former Metropolitan Police Commissioner says. Lord Hogan House says a 93% rise in the number under 16s stabbed over 5 years was a terrifying statistic, and something has to change. And the Prodigy star Keith Flint has died at the age of 49, as you probably heard. Instantly recognisable for his fluorescent spiked hair and incendiary performances, the musician sang leads on both the band's #1 singles, Breathe and Firestarter. OK, let's have a look. It's 25 to 4 now. BBC Radio. And here's the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. A702 at Wandle. Closed because of an abnormal load between Wandle and the M74 at junction 13. That's the Abington junction. I'm on this to work out just how long it's closed for and if it makes its way through to the destination of the M74 or to Wandle itself. The M90 southbound entry Slit Road was closed with a breakdown at 4 for Kelty. That's all reopened. M58 eastbound 5 to 6 through to the Oral interchange. We've got it partially blocked. There's a breakdown there. One lane is still closed. M5 both ways. Junctions 5 to 4A, Droitwich to the M42. Got a lane closed each way because of a breakdown. M1 northbound, 33 to 34, up to the Tinsley Viaduct, Meadowhall turn-off. Got a broken down vehicle there. One lane is still shut. M1 northbound at 15, Northampton. Got a breakdown there and one lane is closed. And the M1 southbound, slow 14 to 13 at Milton Keynes South. There are 2 separate accidents, closing a lane each. And then the latest on the M2, finally. Eastbound at junction 5, that's the Sittingbourne A249 turn-off. First of all, the entry Slit Road is closed, so you can't get onto the M2 coastbound from Sittingbourne Maidstone end. The queue's about to 4 at Gillingham. It's taken about 20 minutes to go Gillingham to the A249 if you've got to do an up and over turnaround and come back on yourself. Just to let you know, still no open time. Also, one lane closed on the main carriageway, so there's a big queue there. Back with another one, 20 minutes.
Up and over and come back on myself.
Steve, well, I'm in a pie factory, as you surmised, and I'm making mutton and leek pie.
Oh, that's nice. Have you got a full variety there?
Yes, and we're even adding the ketchup.
Oh, that's good. So what do you have to do? Wait for it all to go by?
Well, it all sort of pours into the little pastry thing, short crust. Oh, and that, oh dear.
Oh, what have you done?
Oh, there's a leak in the ketchup machine.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, no.
Oh, it's stuff everywhere.
If you can imagine, it's like a sushi tray gone wrong. It's a conveyor belt of...
Just be careful. Oh, you're not cut out to be a factory worker.
No, I'll have to certainly cut out now.
Man, this isn't flattering. All up in my head again. I don't feel myself right now. Maybe I should just lay down. If vanity's my vitamin, I don't feel the difference. I don't like myself right now. Gotta find a way out. What you feel is natural, but I don't wanna feel this anymore. Pick yourself up off the kitchen floor. What you waiting for, girl? Won't you stop your crying? I know that you're trying. Everything's gonna be okay, baby girl. Don't you hang your head low. Don't you lose your halo. Everyone's gonna be okay, baby. to find who's lesser than. I don't wanna wear your crown. There's enough to go round. What you feel is natural. You don't gotta put up with this anymore. Pick yourself up off the kitchen floor. Tell me what you're waiting for, girl. Won't you stop your crying? I know that you're trying. Everything's gonna be okay, baby girl. Don't you hang your head low. Don't you lose your halo. Everyone's gonna be okay, baby girl. Girl, don't hang your head low. Don't lose your halo. Don't lose your halo. Girl, don't hang your head low. Don't lose your halo. Girl, don't just stop your crying. I know that you're trying. Everything's gonna be okay.
That's Girl, Maren Morris. Steve, I'm listening from the coast of northeast Sweden, about 400 kilometres north of Stockholm. It's -5 and snowing today, so I'm doing housework while listening to the show. Brilliant as always, by the way. Thanks for always managing to make my day better. That's Sue Eriksson Atkins. It's our pleasure. That's what we're here for. Hello, Sweden.
Everything's gonna be
Now me and Tim Smith back for Factoids. What you got, Tim?
Don't ask me why, but roses cut in the afternoon should be pruned in the afternoon, surely, last longer than ones pruned in the morning. Much like yourself.
I was just going to ask you why, but you said not to.
No, I don't know why.
Hanna-Barbera pitched the Flintstones to networks for 8 weeks before it was finally picked up. It became the first ever animated show to air during prime time in America, and it, of course, went round the world. Can you name me 5 characters from the Flintstones?
Barney Rubble,
Yes.
Fred Flintstone,
Yes.
Dingo the dinosaur. No, not Dingo.
That wasn't Dingo.
No, it was Bam Bam. Bam Bam.
Bam Bam was the baby, right?
Pebbles was the other baby.
Pebbles.
And
who was
Wilma.
the boss?
Wilma.
Yeah, Wilma would take that. Wilma.
That one, yeah. That's 5.
Okay, just one more. Who was the boss down at the factory?
Mr. Quarry.
No, it wasn't Quarry, but he was Mr. Slate.
Factoids.
That car's got no bottom. Okay, Fred.
Oh mama, hola, hola, hola. Don't know what this is. Oh mama, hola, hola, hola. Oh, what do I do now? I see my body in a different light. I, as if I woke up in a different life. I, feels like I'm walking with my heart on fire. Somebody pass me the water, 'cause I'm burning. Cause a little bit's turning into a lot. There's no way I'll be turning the feeling off. Guess I'm everything that I thought I was not. Tell me, tell me. Oh mama, hola, hola, hola. Don't know what this is. What do I do now, do now, do now? Do with all of this, all of these new emotions. I let them out in the open. Oh mama, hola, hola, hola. Oh, what do I do now? I've never felt so good, I feel so soft. Nah, nah, nah. And now I know myself, I know my spots. Nah, nah, nah. I didn't know that I could have these thoughts. Yeah, yeah. Somebody pass me the water, 'cause I'm burning. Take a lot, 'cause a little bit's turning into a lot. There's no way I'll be turning the feeling off. Guess I'm everything that I thought I was not. Tell me, tell me. Oh mama, hola, hola, hola. Don't know
is upside down. Everything is changing, but I think I love it now. Oh mama, hola, hola, hola. Don't know what this is. What do I do now, do now, do now? Do it all this.
Griff Rhys-Jones is with us today. Our old friend Griff Rhys-Jones. Good grief. Griff Rhys-Jones is a comedian, actor, writer, broadcaster. We also know Griff for his smashing voice over the years. Griff's narrated and encouraged us to buy many things.
Can I say I'm not Michael Palin either, just in case you're getting confused about that.
Nobody would do that. Only a Muppet would do that.
I know. I went to Kendal on a train, and there was a minister on the train. I mean, I don't mean a priest. I mean a minister of the government.
Oh, right.
And he got off with his entourage, and he came up to me on the train, and he said, I just want to say, I'm a lumberjack, and I'm all right. He did. And all his entourage behind him went,
oh! All right, now, this is the world of Beatrix Potter. Where is Peter Rabbit, the Beatrix Potter musical adventure, based on classic stories which have been loved by generations, and, of course, feature such characters as Peter Rabbit, Jemima Puddleduck, Miss Tiggy Winkle, and Mr. McGregor. In the show, they're brought to life by puppets who appear with actors. How would you describe it, then?
Well, it's like, have you seen The Lion King?
Yes.
Yes? Well, The Lion King is all at the edges of what theatre can achieve. And this show is the most delightful show for young kids. It's from the old Laundry Theatre, which is in Bowness.
Which is where Beatrix Potter lived, isn't it?
She lived on Windermere. And so they came up with the idea, because there's so many tourists coming in.
They've got a museum, haven't they, dedicated to it?
They've got a bank, which is based upon Peter Rabbit. And it's huge worldwide. When they started this show, it's a beautiful sort of evocation of the stories, involving a great sort of impersonation of Beatrix Potter herself. When they started it, it just became a huge attraction. So what they're doing is they're coming into London to show it to everybody in London.
We've seen a video of the show, as it were. It's live people on stage, but you forget about those quite quickly, don't you?
Amazing, the puppets, because you begin and you can see the person working the puppet and you think, I'm not sure I'll get used to this. And after a while, you forget about the person and just concentrate on the puppet.
So you're narrating the story, which we all know, of course.
Yes.
It's incredible. It has to be, what, 100 years old, something?
Oh, well, 1903.
There you go.
She was very ahead of herself. You'd have thought us entertainers would have learned from dear Beatrix, because in 1903 she took out a patent on the idea of Peter Rabbit.
Did she now?
So ever since then, Peter Rabbit has been an extraordinary phenomenon.
And it's extraordinary that it's still so popular, given kids like high-tech things as well, don't they?
Isn't it funny how the great period of writing kids' stories was that period just after Alice in Wonderland, all the way through, and we still have all these, everything from Kenneth Graham and Toad of Toad Hall, all that. There was a sort of transition in the way that kids were treated by society, because up until the middle of the Victorian period, they were always told to shut up. And then everybody in the straight-laced Edwardian period started to envy kids.
Yeah.
Like Barry, Peter Pan, they wanted to be children because they didn't want to grow up and be adults anymore. And so suddenly the school holiday writing came out. Very good. Anyway, a little history of children's literature, just in case for those of you who might be listening today, you're interested in that sort of.
Now, here's another thing. What are you? Because we were saying the other day, somebody said, I wonder what Griff was going to be. When it came out of university, what were you going to be?
I was going to be a hippie, or living in a commune or something like that.
Yeah.
Of course, I was a million miles away from that sort of idea in reality, but having made no plans of any kind whatsoever, I drifted.
You must have thought at the time, OK, I got my degree, now I want to do such and such, because you don't get a degree and then become a hippie.
No, well, theatre. I arrived, this is true, I arrived in university, and in those days we didn't have the internet or Facebook. We had old-fashioned pigeonholes. There was a note there from a bloke I knew at school called Douglas Adams.
Oh, wow.
And Douglas was in the year above me. He said, do you want to be in a play? Because somebody's just dropped out of a play.
All right, well, so the answer to
from
that
that is I never did anything except be in plays.
So you fell into the BBC.
This is what happened. In 1976, right, they wake up one day, the head of light entertainment comedy in the BBC looks down his corridor, all the producers retiring at the same time because they all joined after the war. And he needed to fill up his offices. And so they started hiring us all in. There was me, Douglas Adams, Rory McGrath, Jimmy Marvel, all these people in the same corridor.
You probably got to do shows, I mean, I don't know, Weekending and all different satirical type shows.
Yeah.
And that makes you satirist and actor so far. So
Yeah,
there
and
you are.
producer. Thank you very much.
So then
Yeah.
you went on to
And I was
everything
doing a
else.
show with Clive Anderson called An Evening Without, which
Yeah,
is just
great.
a list of all the people who weren't in it.
And the rest is history.
Well, then it was a bit of
Yeah.
theatre. So how far have we got in my biography now?
Yeah, that's it now. Where is Peter Rabbit, the Beatrix Potter musical adventure, narrated by Griff Rhys-Jones, opens at the Theatre Royal Haymarket in London on the 3rd of April. It's always a joy to see you. Thank you so much for being so smashing and lovely. Which one are you then? Are you Griff Rhys-Jones or...?
Do you know, when I finally got to do Desert Island Discs, I'm sitting there all proud of myself. Sue Laurie says, "So, which one are you?"
That's great. It's Griff Rhys-Jones, everybody. Thank you, Griff. Pleasure. Jonos. I can't go for that. No can do. 8 to 4 from Radio 2. Steve, I was going to hoover the flat before my girlfriend gets home from work, but how can I? I'm enjoying the music so much. I love the show from Will in the West Midlands. Don't you hate it when you've got all those sock bits? You know, when you take your shoes off and maybe you've got a carpet, so you take your shoes off in your house, and then all the bits from your sock, if you have a sock, get on the carpet, and they're so difficult to get up. I've no idea what I'm saying. The roofer's carrying out repairs on my neighbour's roof here. This is Richard Mace, I think. And they are listening to the big show. The showers are causing them to act like cuckoos in a cuckoo clock. What does that mean? Give them a shout out. They're working on Portland Cottage on Chertsey Road in Woking. Loving the show, Captain Rich. I think I heard a cheer go up there. All right, we've got 8 to 4. Bee Gees, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart?
I can think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? How can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? Please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. I can still feel the breeze that rustles through the trees, and misty memories of days gone by. We could never see tomorrow. No one said a word about the sorrow. How can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round?
How can you mend a broken heart? It's the Bee Gees. Staying mainly dry across the very north of England and Scotland. A bit dark, though, occasionally. Rain moving eastwards throughout the afternoon. There's currently some heavy rain, well, in various parts of the country. Suddenly then, and then it's gone. I've got West Yorkshire, Northamptonshire and the southeast. High temperature 9 in Portsmouth. Overnight low of -1 in Braemar.
BBC Radio 2.
And the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, A702 at Wandle. Now, the latest between junction 13 of the M74 and Wandle, where the works are, that abnormal load is closing the road completely, both directions, until they get it to Wandle. They couldn't move it over the weekend because of the bad weather conditions. So if you're heading from Abington through to Wandle, it is still closed both ways. It's going to be closer sometime. As soon as it changes, I'll let you know. M58 eastbound, we've got it partially blocked still. One lane closed between 5 and the M6 at junction 26 because of an earlier breakdown, so it's still there. Top of the M5 both ways, 5 to 4A Droitwich to the M42. We had a lane closed each way because of two separate breakdowns. Gone now, but still slow. M1 northbound, 33 to 34. Up towards Meadowhall, one lane is still shut. And the M6, first of all, northbound 2 to 3 at Coventry. We've got a broken down vehicle there, so one lane is closed. And the latest on the M1 accidents, southbound, there are two, 14 to 13 down to Milton Keynes South. We've got a lane closed in each direction in each case, so it's very slow. And then finally to the M2 coastbound, eastbound at 5 for Sittingbourne, the A249. Entry Slip Road is still closed. If you're coming from Maidstone or from Sittingbourne, you can't get on to the coastbound, that's eastbound M2 off the A249. Back with more, half an hour.
I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. Instinctively, you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating when no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round. I know you got charm and appeal. You always play the field. I'm crazy to think you're all mine. As long as the sun continues to shine, there's a place in my heart for you. That's the bottom line. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round.
love the bass in my face. Upside down.
Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down.
Yes, Monday afternoon, Radio 2. And this is the big show. We got the Factoids, the social, sport with Shabnam coming up. Jason with the news next. Tim Smith, light entertainer. Bobby on traffic. There's Ophelia and Penelope, I guess, and much, much more. Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
And with the BBC News at 4 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. Theresa May has promised that departments across government will look at the issues underpinning knife crime after a spate of teenage stabbings in recent weeks. But the Prime Minister dismissed suggestions that a fall in police numbers was responsible. Police patrols have been stepped up in several major cities, including London, where a 17-year-old girl was stabbed to death on Friday. Scotland Yard's Deputy Assistant Commissioner Graham McNulty has been speaking to reporters.
The increased police presence has made a difference, with officers conducting more than 2,500 stop and searches in the last 3 days alone. To give some idea of the scale of our activity around knife crime, in the last 12 months we have seized thousands of weapons by utilising stop and search.
Members of The Prodigy have spoken of their shock at the death of the group's lead singer, Keith Flint. He was 49 and was found by police at his home in Essex this morning. Detectives say there are no suspicious circumstances. The commissioning editor of the New Musical Express, Dan Stubbs, said that Keith Flint was hugely influential.
He kind of cut this figure as a sort of comedy bogeyman of 90s rave music, but, you know, apparently a lovely person, ferocious energy on stage, and, yeah, what an amazing performer, very sad loss. In terms of club culture and taking it to a wider audience, I think he's right up there with the greats.
A theme park in Staffordshire has been told it won't face corporate manslaughter charges in connection with the death of an 11-year-old girl. Eva Janaff fell from a River Rapids ride at Drayton Manor in 2017. Officials are still considering whether the park breached health and safety law. Two high street restaurant chains are to close almost 30 of their branches, putting hundreds of jobs at risk. The owners of Giraffe and Ed's Easy Diner say that too many of their sites are unprofitable, blaming rising costs and falling customer demand. The royal family has issued new guidelines for its official social media accounts, warning anyone who posts offensive or abusive comments that they could face criminal action. There were reports that staff managing the accounts were struggling to cope with a surge in abuse aimed at the Duchesses of Cambridge and Sussex. Thousands of people have turned out in Stoke for the funeral of the England World Cup winning goalkeeper Gordon Banks. He died last month at the age of 81. 4 goalkeepers carried his coffin into Stoke Minster, where Sir Geoff Hurst, one of his teammates in 1966, gave one of the eulogies. Sir Geoff told the congregation that in later life, Gordon Banks often joked about people's perception of him.
He said, "I've broken most bones of my fingers and thumbs and wrists. I've had 2 hip replacements. I'm blind in one eye. Yet I still get some idiot coming up to me and ask if I still play."
Sir Geoff Hurst remembering Gordon Banks, ending the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Our next at 5.
Thanks, Jason. Sport now, Shabnam Eunice Jewell.
Good afternoon, Steve. Great Britain will have a rugby league team again after 12 years. The Lions will tour New Zealand, Papua New Guinea and Tonga this autumn when they return for the first time since the 2007 Test Series win against New Zealand. Manchester United's Alexis Sanchez is likely to be out for 6 to 8 weeks with a knee injury that he picked up in Saturday's Premier League win over Southampton. Gareth Bale's agent says the Real Madrid fans who booed the forward when he came off against Barcelona are nothing short of a disgrace. Bale was substituted after 61 minutes of Saturday's 1-0 defeat. In the Algarve Cup, Scotland women have beaten Iceland 4-1. In cricket, England have won the first women's 2020 international, beating India by 41 runs. England can seal the 3-match series in the second game on Thursday. To rugby, and England have called in Chris Robshaw and Jonathan Joseph for the training squad to face Italy on Saturday in the Six Nations. Both have been out with long-term injuries, and Scotland have brought forwards Hamish Watson and WP Nell back from injury before they face Wales.
Thank you very much. And Shabnam back with Sarah after 5, of course.
Come on now. Oh, Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Your heart on the line, on who stays out of reach. 'Cause unlike other guys, I won't waste your time. I just wanna practice what I preach. Girl, love can be such a challenge, a game where there can be two winners. Unlike any sport, it depends on the prize and knowing where the real thing lies. To make a long story short, baby, I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. Let me lay this good love on ya. Baby, I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. And say I really want ya. Oh, so there's guys that offer you diamonds and pearls. Those are the wants, but not the needs. Other guys say that they can give you the world. Well, the world of love is what you get from me. Girl, those were serious things, meant more to me before the day I found you. Now I truly believe all the money in the world can't comfort you the way I wrap my arms around you. And I'll always be there. 'Cause baby, I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. Let me lay this good love on ya. Whoa, whoa. Oh, baby, I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. You can say I really want ya. Let me make you feel good. I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. Oh, so good, oh baby. Oh, so good. Let me make you feel good. I can make you feel good. Are you the kind to put your heart on the line, or who stays out of reach? 'Cause unlike other guys, I won't waste your time. I just wanna practice what I preach. 'Cause love can be such a challenge, a game where there can be two winners. Unlike any sport, it depends on the prize and knowing where the real thing lies. To make a long story short, oh, baby, I can make you feel good. I can make you feel so. Forget about what he did wrong. Oh, baby, I can make you feel good. I can make you feel good. Love that is oh so.
Shalimar, I can make you feel good. This is Radio 2, look.
BBC Radio 2.
Oh, we were born within an hour of each other. often thought of it. Oh, Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. You're the first girl at school to get breasts, and Martin said that you were the best. Oh, the boys all loved you, but I was a mess. I had to watch and try and get you undressed. We were friends, that was as far as it went. I used to walk you home sometimes, but it meant, oh, it meant nothing to you. 'Cause you were so popular. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And now it's all over. We've paid your money, we've taken your choice.
Speak up, Jarvis.
Meet again. But Deborah, I just wanted you to know I remember every single.
So, if he was meeting up in the year 2000, what year did this come out?
Very small, with wood chip on
Bearing in mind that we're at 2019 now.
round to call. You didn't notice me at all.
1995.
Let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain.
Can you give a big 48th birthday shout out to my beautiful wife Melinda? Hello Melinda, loving the show as always. That's from Scott. Wish our driver David a safe journey to Liverpool Airport, taking me, Colin and wife Karen to the airport to fly to Cyprus for 11 days holiday. Keep up the good tunes on the big show. Well, don't forget to take me with you. Steve, loving the show and the music. Can you give a shout out to my partner Diane, who's been nursing me back to health after a big operation last week? First day out today. Short walk around Falkland area. Now back at home resting. Thank you from George Buchan. Well, George, I hope you're okay. And I bet it's great to be out. It's nice to have you back.
Can't even bring your baby.
Keith Flint is trending on Twitter this afternoon after the Prodigy frontman died at the age of just 49. Kasabian tweets, Keith Flint, beautiful man, incredible pioneer, remembering these special times we had together, making empire. Heartbroken. Rest in peace, brother. Vicky tweets, Keith's vocals and energy is what I grew up with through in the 90s and to now. Truly an inspiration who'll be missed by so many. R.I.P. Keith Flint. And Andrew tweets, R.I.P. Keith Flint, you were the best. Fleabag Season 2 is trending over on Google, as tonight is the second series of the dark comedy, airs on BBC One at 10:35. Kings of Leon are set to headline Fusion Presents, a brand new festival happening on Friday 30th of August in Liverpool's Sefton Park. Now, they'll be joined by the likes of Franz Ferdinand, Echo and the Bunnymen and Sam Fender, plus more acts still to be announced. Jonathan Dimbleby has announced today he's leaving Radio 4's political debate show Any Questions, which he's chaired since 1987. He said after 32 years in the chair, I've decided to stand down at the end of June. It's been a great privilege and it'll be a wrench to leave, but the time feels right. And it was the What's on Stage Awards in London. Hamilton was the big winner on the night, taking home 5 awards. Heathers the Musical won Best New Musical, and Carrie Hope Fletcher, who starred in the production, won the Best Actress in a Musical award for her role as Veronica Sawyer. She was on with us, in fact, last year, and here's a clip from our interview with her talking about the show. There's a new and original song in this, isn't there, Carrie? It's called I Say No.
I Say No, yeah.
It's been written especially for you in this production.
I Say No is a moment that they created for Veronica that she never had before, where she actually gets to break up with JD and have a moment where she says no to everything that JD's proposing. And it's a really sort of poignant moment that I didn't realise was missing until they slotted it in, and now I can't imagine the show without it, because why wouldn't Veronica, like, she's been so strong up until that point, why wouldn't she now have a moment to actually stand up for herself?
That's Carrie Hope Fletcher with us. How to Train a Dragon 3 has spent its second week at #1 on the US box office. The animation stars Jonah Hill, Cate Blanchett and Kit Harington. Kit reprises his role as the voice of Ennett and says there's a lot of action in the third instalment.
In the third movie, we find Hiccup and Astrid are rulers of Berk. During this movie, they discover a new world of dragons, a hidden world of dragons they didn't know existed before, and they go in search of it and they discover it. And along the way they face some pretty existential threats. There's some massive battle scenes, and on top of all of that, our main star, Toothless, finds himself a girlfriend.
All right, I hope you're following that. And Gerard Butler is also in the movie. He voices the character Stoic the Vast, and Gerald says the fantasy film is great for all ages.
I feel like it's where you get to truly go and experience such a fantastical world. But more importantly than that is the fact that you can travel so far and yet feel so connected, because they tell stories that we can all connect with.
Thank you, Gerard Butler. Well, you can email us, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2 if you need a shout-out. 4:16 now. Next, we'll talk to Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton. Pointer Sisters now.
Tonight we're gonna make it happen. Tonight we'll put all other things aside. Give in this time and show me some affection. We're going for those pleasures in the night. I want to love you, feel you, wrap myself around you. I want to squeeze you, please you. I just can't get enough.
Pointer Sisters. Oh, I love it.
BBC Radio 2's 500 words.
Yeah, less than a week to go until 500 words closes, so get writing, little ones. It's our short story writing competition for kids aged 5 to 13. We also need public judges to mark the first round of stories. If you're a teacher or librarian, we need your help. To submit a story or to sign up as a judge, head to bbc.co.uk/500 words. That's bbc.co.uk/500 words. This year, the final is being held at Windsor Castle, as you probably know, in the presence of HRH, the Duchess of Cornwall, with some incredible prizes also up for grabs. Thank you.
Hi, this is Otima Buse, and for comic relief, I'm turning this street party into a team of brilliant dancers.
Brilliant dancer? That's me! Strictly finalist Joe Sugg, raising money with my mobile Strictly party!
And I've taught everyone an individual 3-part quick step.
This party is non-stop, you know. I've been dancing for 72 hours now.
Hi, I'm Jenny from next door. I've made some cakes.
Yeah, I should have done that, actually.
You don't have to be a big deal to make a big difference. Get your free fundraising pack at bbc.co.uk/Red Nose Day.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Vine, and today's big question is, on the label for cured ham, why does it never say what was wrong with it in the first place? Make contact at Mabel's my favourite new singer. There's a fork in the road, so pick it up, it might puncture someone's tyre.org at wasn't that a hit by the Spice Girls. Back, stop now, yuck, ugh, what's that smell, Steve?
I don't know.
Is it treacle.co.uk?
You're feeling scared right now. You've lots on your mind. You have a journey you've gotta make. It's gonna take some time. It's time to walk away. You really shouldn't say. There's just some things that you cannot save. It's time to walk away. From the pain, heartbroken hearts and battle scars. You should know now is the time. You know that it's right. The burning you feel when the stars are aligned. You don't have to wonder. Don't be afraid. Be self-assured. Every step that you take. So long you haven't been yourself, forgotten who you are, wallowing now in past mistakes won't get you far. It's time to walk away. You really shouldn't say. There's just some things that you cannot say. It's time to walk away. From the pain, heartbroken hearts and battle scars. You should know. Now is the time. You know that it's right. The burning you feel when the stars are aligned. You don't have to wonder. Don't be afraid. Be self-assured. Every step that you take. Every step that you take, don't be afraid, no. Every step that you take, feel self-assured. Don't be afraid. Now you should know. Now is the
Ophelia Lovey-Bond and Dame Penelope Wilton are with us now. We're going to talk about the play they're in, The Bay at Nice. And yes, they are here, everybody. Thank you. Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton are both stars of stage and screen. You'll know Ophelia from her TV roles as Izzy Gould in W1A. Oh, yeah. Cool. Kitty in Elementary and Robin and Mr. Sloan, plus in films like Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, The Dark World and No Strings Attached. And, of course, Dame Penelope is known to millions for her brilliant ever-decreasing circles and Clockwise. Clockwise, I'd forgotten all about. That was great, because we spoke to Cleese the other day about Clockwise. He loves you.
Well, I love him.
More recently for Downton Abbey, of course, Calendar Girls, Pride and Prejudice, the BFG, the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, and the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. I loved all of those. Can I just ask you, before we talk about the play, the Downton movie, is it coming?
Yes, we finished shooting in November, and they're busy editing it as we speak, and it should come out at the end of the year, I think.
Right, well, let's get down to it. Tell me all about it. I want to know the whole plot. I want to know the story. I want to know what happens. And I'm not going to talk about the play until you tell me.
No, the studio, they have a block with an axe, and if I say anything, they'll cut my head off.
I figured they might, yeah. We'll let it go.
Ophelia, do you wish you'd been in the film? Maybe you're in the film.
You'll have to see. Hugh Bonneville wasn't available. So.
Yeah, so you're dressed up as him.
Ophelia has a much more interesting career because she collect galaxies, and I would love to be in one of those films and have an outfit.
Marvel, are you listening?
Could you see yourself, Penelope, as a superhero?
Well, I could.
What would you be, like?
I'm sort of a super granny hero.
Super granny?
But with the same outfits that just any superwoman would have.
Would you be able to tame grandkids just like that?
Yes, I'd be able to do anything.
All right, Ophelia, tell me about this play. Who do you play?
I play a daughter, and I'm desperate to have my freedom at any cost, and I have to convince my mother that it is worth it.
So the play centres around a mother-daughter relationship with, as you say, Penelope playing Valentina, isn't she, the mother, and Ophelia as the daughter, Sophia. It's in Russia, I understand, yeah?
1956, so it's the Soviet Union at that point.
So it's pretty bleak then, and we're at the height of the Cold War, I guess, as well. Does that come into play?
Yes, because Khrushchev has just made a speech privately, which is sort of denouncing Stalin and his purges. So the gulags have sort of stopped, but the actual restraint and difficulties that the public have, just the every person in the street, they're still under a lot of restrictions. So I'm a painter. I can't exhibit the sort of art I want to. There's only one style for the Soviets, paintings that are approved.
What you're allowed to do, basically.
Yes, you have
So
to.
do the politics of the day come into play then between the two of you, your two characters?
Very much, yeah. We sort of represent, I want to resist what the state dictates, whereas Penelope's character is saying, just grin and bear it, just get on with it. And it's the idea of people always listening and telling you how to behave and even therefore what to think.
She's a painter, as you say.
Yes.
She's an artist. And she's an expert on Matisse. And knew Matisse.
She knew Matisse because before the revolution she was in Paris and she went to a school of painting, and Matisse taught for about 3 years and taught her. So she's been brought into the Hermitage because they've been given a Matisse painting, but they want it authenticated. And as she's an expert, they bring her in to have a look at it and tell them.
The original David Hare play done in the 80s. So have there been many other revivals?
It's never been revived.
I wonder why not.
Well, it's a play that was part of a double bill with another play. So it's a short play. It lasts an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no interval. It goes straight through.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it's
I'm just thinking no drink in between. I'll take the drink in with me.
You'll need drinking with you. And so that's what it is. So I think that those plays, a bit like the Harold Pinter season that's just been on, they're very rarely revived because they used not to make an evening. But now there's a different sort of fashion in theatre where people don't always have intervals in plays.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And so I'm delighted that this play is an hour and 15.
I can tell. It does mean, of course...
I can be home on a good day and in bed
in time for Newsnight.
10.
Sorry, I told your joke.
It's all right. But it's true, for Newsnight.
Yeah.
We should put that on the poster.
Yes.
You can see Ophelia Lovibond and Dame Penelope Wilton in the Bay at Nice, at the Menier Chocolate Factory Theatre in London from next Thursday, March 14th through until May 4th. Thank you both very much, and we'll see you next time. And you'll be home early in time for news at 10.
Thank you very much.
Ophelia and Dame Penelope, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. Shall we go and see it?
Waking up next to you every morning. How do we get this far? It came without a warning. And in the nighttime, you tell me your whole life. You and me get too real.
did. Oh, call me maybe. Call me maybe. Call me babe, maybe. Not exactly in that style. Probably just shaking her head. No. Sarah Cox on the air at 5 tonight, playing 21 questions to go. Joe Wiley with Ruby Wax tonight at 7. The Blues Show with Keris at 9, of course. Trevor, Rhythm Nation at 10. OJ Borge at midnight. And Sounds of the 70s with Tom Robinson at 3 in the morning. And here is Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, A702 is still closed from the M74 at junction 13, which is the Abington junction, to the Wandle section. The A702, where all the works is ongoing. There's an abnormal load making its way to those works, so it's closed both ways because it's only wide enough for the abnormal load. Don't have a reopening time, so I am on it. As soon as it changes, I'll let you know. Problems for the M6 northbound, 17 to 18, up to Holmes Chapel in the roadworks there. 2 lanes are closed because of an accident, so taking at least half an hour to get through there. Thank you for so many calls on that. Also on the M6 through the West Midlands, junctions 2 to 3 up towards Nuneaton, got a broken down vehicle, 1 lane is shut. M1 southbound, 19 to 18 down to Rugby from the Catthorpe interchange, got a breakdown, 1 lane is shut. M1 northbound from 16 to 17, not far away to the M45, 3 lanes are closed behind an accident. That means only 1 lane is open. Also on the M1 on the southbound side, there were 2 accidents between 14 and 13 at Milton Keynes and Milton Keynes South. Still got a lane closed, they're still clearing up one of them. One is now cleared off the carriageway. M25 anti-clockwise at the top, 25 Enfield to 24 at Potter's Bar, got a breakdown, 1 lane is shut. M20 eastbound, so that's coastbound, 4 to 5 in the roadworks, Leybourne to Aylesford, a lorry's broken down, adding to the queues. And then the latest on the A249 at junction 5 onto the M2, the entry slit road is still closed from Sittingbourne Maidstone A249 section, and we've got 1 lane closed on the coastbound carriageway as well, so you can't get onto the M2 coastbound from the 249. Back with another one for you, half an hour.
Thank you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon on BBC Radio 2.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. With a bang bang. Bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. With a bang bang.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the guns now. Hit the guns now. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you
baby,
and me.
I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. But I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I give them.
Free up yourself, get out of control.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta paint my nails, put my high heels on. It's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the guns now. Hit the guns now. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you
Baby,
and me.
I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. But I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I give them.
Free up yourself, get out of control. Me and you, girl, you and me. Drop it to the floor and make me see your energy because me not play no hide and seek. What is it the thing you ever make me feel weak, girl? Free. Cause anytime you whine and catch it, the selector pull it up and put it for repeat, girl. Me not touch a dollar in my pocket, cause nothing in this world ain't more than what you worth.
I don't need no money.
You worth more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You worth more more than gold.
As long as I keep dancing.
Free up yourself, get out of control.
Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money.
You want more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as
Hey, Steve, loving the show. Big shout out to the crazy IT bods at Simsiris, Market Harbour. That's from Jerry.
You want more than diamond, more than gold.
as long as I keep dancing.
You know I love that. Sia, Sean Paul, Cheap Thrills.
Saturday nights on BBC Radio 2 sound like this. From 10, Craig Charles.
This is my house party. How you like me now? I'm literally waiting for the neighbours to start banging on the wall.
From midnight, it's Animatronic.
I'm Animatronic, and I bring you dance devotion. There's no limit to what we'll play. We will have music from all genres, all eras, all countries. Anything with a repetitive beat.
Don't stop, Peter can't stop.
Anything that gets you on your feet.
Ready to hear by downloading the BBC Sounds app.
Here we are returning for some factoids. Tim Smith, look.
You know when you sometimes go to a posh restaurant and you have roast chicken?
Yeah.
And the chicken is delivered to your table as a whole chicken, has those funny little paper hats on the end of its legs.
Oh, yeah, those chef's hats.
Yeah, but they're on the end of the chicken's legs.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, they're actually called papillotes, and it's to keep the ends of the legs from drying out. So they're not just for decoration, they serve a purpose. The little paper socks on the end of a chicken.
That's fascinating stuff. I wonder if you could use those for anything else. You could put them over your fingers, couldn't you?
Yeah, put them over the end of your fingers or the end of your toes. Keep your toes warm.
Yeah. The colour red doesn't really make bulls angry. They are, in fact, colourblind.
Factoids.
Anyone who ever held you would tell you the way I'm feeling. Anyone who ever wanted you try to tell you what I feel inside. The only thing I ever wanted was the feeling that you ain't faking. The only one you ever thought about. Wait a minute, can't you see that I wanna fall from the stars straight into your arms? I feel you. I hope you comprehend. For the man who tried to hurt you, he's explaining the way I'm feeling. For all the jealousy I caused you, the snake's the reason why I'm trying to hide. As for all the things you taught me, it sends my future into clearer dimensions. You'll never know how much you hurt me. Stay a minute, can't you see that I wanna fall from the stars straight into your arms? I feel you. I hope you comprehend.
likes to roll here in my ashes anyway. Played from the bedside, still by starlight. There was my heart, the drums that start off night and day. The same kind of music haunts her bedroom. I'm almost me again, she's almost you. And I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart, don't ruin this on me. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart, don't ruin this on me. Tell me who and I'd be thanking them. The numbered lovers of Duke Ellington. Do I owe each kiss to lip and cheek as soft as Chet can sing? Let's get lost and let the good times roll. Let smoke rings from this paper doll blow sweet and thick till every thought of it don't mean a thing. I got some color back, she thinks so too. I laugh like me again, she laughs like you. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart, don't ruin this on me. I wouldn't know where to start. Sweet music playing in the dark. Be still my foolish heart, don't ruin this on me. I wouldn't know it, I wouldn't know it, I wouldn't know it, I wouldn't know it. Seems far removed. I get along without you very well some other nights. Lord, the radio news reader chimes, reporting Russian lullabies. She'll turn to me awake and ask, is everything alright?
All right, a few things we didn't do earlier on. Guess which show won the weekend in terms of the biggest television programme on television this last weekend?
I should know this. I watched a lot of telly over the weekend. Was it Dancing on Ice?
It wasn't Dancing on Ice.
Was it Country File?
It wasn't Country File. They're up there, though.
Was it the singing thing on Saturday night with Jerry Horner?
No, it wasn't that. It certainly
I know
wasn't
what
that.
It was Baptiste last night.
No, Baptiste did okay. Did 3.8 millions. Antiques Roadshow 5.9 millions. But in the middle, Call the Midwife.
Of course, Call the Midwife.
7.1 million.
And it was the last in the current series.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a tearjerker.
Yep.
And it was fantastic. And we love it, of course, because we like a bit of nostalgia. Bring on the Christmas special, I say.
Well, and also, I just read earlier on today that it's coming back for another series.
Yep.
For certain.
Yeah, good. Look forward to it.
All right, Brie Larson's on tomorrow with us. She's starring in this new Captain Marvel film as Captain Marvel. Also tomorrow, Christiane Amanpour, CNN reporter, talking about world affairs. On Wednesday, Philippa Perry, author and psychotherapist, discussing her new book, The Book You Wish Your Parents Had Read. And Sarah Bareilles, singer-songwriter, who wrote the hit musical Waitress, has a new album coming out. Thursday, a Country to Country special. Yes, we're going country at the end of this week with Carly Pearce, Ashley McBryde and Jimmy Allen. All top country stars from Nashville who'll be performing at C2C this coming weekend. And Friday, Stacey Solomon, TV personality. She's published a self-help book called Happily Imperfect, Living Life Your Own Way. All that's coming up this week. Here's why you can't get enough done during the day. According to a report out this evening, the average adult spends more than 3 hours a day doing what?
Daydreaming.
On their phone.
Of course, on their phone or tablet, yes.
That's why.
Should have got that one, yeah.
You can't get stuff done, old friend. Let's look at BBC Sounds. 2 big derbies in the Premier League over the weekend, which didn't quite live up to their billing. You can get the Football Daily podcast on BBC Sounds now, and after those performances, they ask some tough questions, including, is this the moment for Spurs to consider selling Harry Kane? I know.
BBC Sounds.
It's an incredible sort of question to ask, isn't it? Because, and it is when you break it down, you look at it, the amount of money you draw into the club, are they going to have money to spend when they go to the new stadium? It could be a chance of a lifetime for Harry Kane to go to the likes of a Real Madrid or something like that, or a club of that stature. So But I don't think Tottenham would be looking to sell him. But if you were the manager and you had that money to invest again and like they did with Gareth Bale.
You can also get the Beyond Today podcast on BBC Sounds. They've been asking, what are the liberal elites scared of? And they spoke to our friend Grayson Perry, who's always happy to wind people up.
BBC Sounds.
I enjoy anything that feels counterintuitive and will tease the liberal elite, but as myself, I live around here in Georgian splendour. It's a nice place to live. So I don't, I'm under no illusion of where I stand, but I do enjoy teasing, particularly around sort of things like education that is seen as this kind of unquestionable good.
That's all on the BBC Sounds app.
Download it for free and get all the details at bbc.co.uk/sounds.
BBC Sounds.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. She'll rip your shirt within a second. You'll be coming back for seconds with your play. You just can't help it, no, you'll play along, let her lead you on, you'll be saying no, then saying yes, cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Grab a cop, gun kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. So someone said, don't drink her potions. She'll kiss your neck with no emotion. When she's mean, you know you love it. She tastes so sweet, don't sugarcoat it, no, you'll play along, let her lead you on, you'll be saying no, then saying yes, cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Grab a cop, gun kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. You're just like me, you're out your mind.
Ava Max, Sweet but Psycho. Driving home to Wembley from school, pick up with my children Bessie, John and their friend Anastasia. They can't wait to play with the 29 frogs in our garden pond. Loving the show from Anne. Brilliant. Steve, big shout out to everyone that knows me. This is Elaine Mack in Newport Pagnell. Loving the show. Thank you. All right. What have we got now? 8 to 5.
That's a really great guitar sound.
Ahead of the Country to Country Festival, join Nashville country star Brad Paisley as he explores the past, present and future of country.
Rock and rollish, the kind of thing you can play in any club, or as you would say in England, pub.
And award-winning country artist Keith Urban brings you his favourite songs.
It's a broad mix of music that resonates with me, and I hope it does with others too.
Brad Paisley.
Something that a lot of you might enjoy.
And the Keith Urban playlist.
Such a match made in heaven.
Ready to hear
by downloading the BBC Sounds app.
I'm your baby girl. Been 6 years, say I'm your wow. You say the best things that I've ever heard. But darling, I wish I was first. Don't wanna be that, wanna be that, wanna be that girl. Don't wanna feel that, wanna feel that, wanna feel that burn. But I found your ex on your Insta. Just wanted to know what you're into. And lately, I keep on checking her page, yeah. I don't even know why. Comparing her to me, said you're baby girl. Said forever, I meant every word. Never argue, your heart's made of gold. Darling, my heart has been stole. Don't wanna be that, wanna be that, wanna be that girl. Don't wanna feel that, wanna feel that, wanna feel that burn. But I found your ex on your Insta. Just wanted to know what you're into.
Called Your Ex. It's Paloma Faith. Now here's the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, if you're heading on the M6 northbound between 17 and 18, Sandbach to Holmes Chapel, we've still got 2 lanes closed following an earlier accident. They managed to get another lane open through the roadworks, but it's extremely slow, taking at least 40 minutes to get through there at the moment. On to the M1 on the southbound side between 19 and 18, so down from the Catthorpe interchange. Got a break down there, and again, we've got 1 lane shut, so it's extremely slow. The latest on the M1 southbound, there were 2 accidents, 14 to 30. Milton Keynes, still 1 lane shut. Following that, they've got 1 moved off the carriageway, but still waiting for the other. Top of the M25, we've got clockwise, if you're heading 25 to 24, no, back anti-clockwise, 25 to 24, towards Potter's Bar. We've still got a clean-up operation following that earlier accident. They are just about to open all the lanes, and then the M25 clockwise at the bottom, 5 to 6 at Godstone. They're still holding the traffic to move this broken-down vehicle. And problems for the M2, coastbound at 5, the A249. The entry slipper is closed onto the coastbound M2. You can go London bound, you can't go coastbound. Take at least half an hour to get through there. Back with another one for you in half an hour.
Thank you.
Talking sweet and looking fine. I get kinda hectic inside.
was a great song. Mariah Carey, Fantasy.
BBC Radio 2.
Sarah Cox to follow the 5 o'clock news only here on Radio 2. And we return tomorrow with Christiane Amanpour and Brie Larson. Captain Marvel, good evening.